Baptists are notorious for a lot of things. Preaching, some of our evangelistic services and things like that, when we try to put high pressure on you for low living. All parts of the service have always fascinated me. I love even the welcome to the visitors. I love the offering. I love everything about it. It's just fun to do. But one of the things we've always done in Baptist churches, we call the invitation service. That's at the end of the preaching when we sing these songs like Just As I Am and Have Thine Own Way, Lord. And Almost Persuaded. Now, if that won't almost persuade you, you basically got a statue heart. That's what it is. Sing old sad songs, deathbeds are coming, and all that kind of stuff. Trying to scare something out of you so you'll go on to heaven. It's that kind of deal. Basically, if you're doing it, give it up, quit it. And come down here and share it with us so I'll know I hadn't been pouring all this down the tube. Well, the invitation service is frequently treated like a threat. My father could do that about as good as any preacher you ever saw. He could just act like he knew who did it. And that just scares the church right into looking at the hymn book. I've seen them sing 95 verses of Just As I Am and never look up. Just as, won't look up. That means you did it. See, don't look up. And Dad would walk back and forth like a panther in the cage at the city zoo. He knew who did it. Well, he would just go on and on and on. I remember one Sunday, I was about 15 or 16 years old, and it was about 10 after 1. And Dad had really been bringing the pressure on. And we were down to about 6 verses of Just As I Am, and I was afraid he was going to start on Almost Persuaded, and I did not want to go to the mission field. That day, I might have volunteered just to go home for lunch. I might have done it. Well, it was about 10 after 1. Mother put her arm around my shoulder, and she said, "Grady." I said, "What?" And she said, "Would you please go forward and rededicate your life to God? The roast is burning." So I did. I stepped out in the aisle, and Dad was kind of shocked, You hate to go an hour and 10 minutes and then find out it was your kid that did it. And he looked up as I came down the aisle, sort of like, no. And I'm saying, well, yes. And I just kept coming. Well, he took me by the hand, and 310 pounds and kind of beat on my back. Which was why a lot of people kneel in the altar. Get the breath beat out of them by the preachers. Pulled me in close and leaned over and said, "What is it, Grady?" I said, "The roast is burning." So he called for prayer for an unspoken concern. And it really embarrassed me because no telling what they thought I had done. See that? I really think he should have just said, "The roast is burning, let us pray."